Hey, good evening. Right, nobody turned up just yet. Hello, welcome. Who's this? Who just turned up? You want to say hi? Say hi in the chat. Hey, is that Amanda? Hey, how are you? How have you been? How's life being a yoga teacher? It looks like just two of us. Are you all set? I'm glad to hear. Hello, greetings. Yes, yeah. I think, I'm not so sure how many people will turn up today, but I guess it's time. Shall we start? Are we all ready? Let's do it. Welcome to today's live streaming. Today we're celebrating Lichun. Lichun means the beginning of spring. The beginning of the spring is a new solar cycle. So if you call it a new year, it's great because it is a beginning. When we talk about Lichun, is more of the spring is awakening. It's not like spring is arrived already. It's a bit because if you look outside, today is surprisingly warm and sunny. But at least in England, at the moment, we still feel like spring is on the way. It's not here yet, but today is the day we celebrate Lichun. In the Chinese tradition, especially in the northern China where I'm from Beijing, and I spent my first 2 decades, 2.5 decades in Beijing. So my idea of time and tradition and culture is all based on that's what's been celebrated there then. And there's one noticeable tradition is we're going to have spring rolls. Spring rolls, the way we eat it, we call it Yao Chūn, is bite the spring, where you have this thin wrap and with sliced vegetables, you wrap and eat. You will notice if you've been with me throughout the year, you will find a lot of Chinese celebrations will be arranged around food and gathering. And also around this time, the reason why I choose this 8:30 in the UK time is this time, according to the Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, is a time for the pericardium meridians. That's around the heart. That's protector of the heart. And this time, usually happening around this time, we will have dinner, we'll have a chat, maybe have a drink if you're drinking with a friend, and also settle down. Maybe we share a little bit what's experience, what happened during the day. It's for the time to nourishing our heart. So I'm very happy you choose to join me here today on the first day of spring. We are going to have a deep relaxation in a moment. If it's been a long day, you feel a little bit fatigued. this is perfect time to wind down and prepare for a good night's sleep. That's the magic of Yoga Nidra, which we are going to practice in a moment. And also following the Daoist lifestyle. That's the original intention why we started doing this solar term Daoist deep relaxation. Is when we follow and live a life that follow and appreciate the season, we're more in tune with the nature, and we're more follow the rhythm, and we find our own rhythm, as we're not machines. We're not here to do a lot of things, to achieve a lot of things. Maybe along the way throughout life you achieve a lot. Hopefully you're happy with what you're achieving, but that's not the sole reason that we're here on this planet. So we're all living, breathing beings. So doing things is great if you want to achieve and you set your goals and go for it. But from time to time, we need to slow down, pause, and connect and reconnect with our true self. So today, following the sun, the first term of the sun, I don't know whether I shared that before, and we have 24 solar terms in one solar cycle. And each solar term have 5 different phrases. The first one for the spring is called 东风解冻. So the breeze and or you call the wind coming from the east, it will melt the ice. Hopefully, it melts not only the physical world of ice, and also if you've been through a period of time that not feeling very connected, that feel a little bit isolated, this is time to reconnect with the self, with the breath, or with the planet that we all share together. So, if you've been to a yoga nidra practice before, you would know what will happen, and the only thing we'll ask you to do is to do nothing. Very easy. No, not exactly that easy. Because for a lot of time, we even feel guilty as if we don't do anything. But today and now, during the practice, you have the permission to do nothing and enjoy this moment of peace. And for the rest of the body, you do the magic. We all have the inner healers and knowing, and we're all seers. We like to be seen, but also we have the curiosity to explore our mindscape and explore the world around us. So I'll invite you to start to get yourself ready. So if you like to wrap yourself up, comfy clothes, your favorite chair, even lying on your bed. Choose the place you feel safe and supported. If you're sitting down, this is perfectly nice to practice sitting down. Make sure your both feet are on the floor. You can feel the floor under your feet and you lean back. Let yourself settle. And if you are lying down, hopefully you have something that can cover you, wrap yourself up. It's not only for the warmth, although your body temperature will drop when our thinking process slowing down and our mind, the brain wave is slowing down, your body temperature will drop. So keep yourself cozy and warm. And and also when you have something cover your shoulders like you're tucked in for bed, you feel safe. That's one part of a reason. When you physically feel safe, your mind will rest too. So around this time, I hope you already have your dinner. Hopefully, it's not a huge dinner, it's just right. You have, if you've had huge dinner, um, it's not a problem. Mm, and you might start to hear sound. You may hear the sound come from the stomach, which is perfectly normal. Because when we feel relaxed, that's our digest system start to work. So that's perfectly fine. So hopefully now you're already settled, you're all settled. But dim the light. If you want to lit a candle, that's great. Get yourself very, very comfortable. So before we start, I would like to invite you to just gently scan around you, around the room. Have a look towards the ceiling, towards the wall, to the window, and to the door. And if you notice yourself can't help but noticing this untidiness, like I literally, it's only this area it looks presentable. The rest of the sofa have quite a lot of a big pile of clothes. So for you to look around and not to see the things which is not in order or not in place. Just look around, have a little connection, knowing your relationship with your space. Yeah. You know you're in a nice and calm, peaceful environment. And once you're ready, you start to gently blink the eyes and let your eyelid drop. Let your eyelid drop. Maybe not all in one go. Maybe on the next inhale, you blink the eyes a little, and exhale, let the eyelid naturally fall. And maybe one more time, breathe in. Maybe your eyes want to blink, but with an exhale, and let your eyelid drop now, and keep them closed. Feel around the eyelid. Feel this softly relaxing now. The eyes relax. The area around the eyes relaxed. The eyebrows, the temples, the cheeks relaxed now. You start to settle in this blissful, relaxed place. Take a gentle inhale and let out the air, maybe with a sound. Let's try it. Inhale and exhale completely. And now the mouth gently closed. You feel the lips touching. Lips touching. You breathe in and out through the nose. Unless you have a blocked nose, please just breathe. Otherwise, breathe through the nose, because the breath through the nose, the sound, the sensation, it creates this communication between your body and the mind. We can actually, in a way, in control with the mind, but change the speed you breathe. Just think about it. When we feel anxious or excited, our breath could become more rapid or labored, or sometimes in the shock we hold our breath. And in the other way around, when we change the rhythm of our breath, the communication is then done with our mind too. So part of a practice is be with the breath, in conversation with our mind, and slowly we rest in peace. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a moment to move your awareness to the top of the crown. Just like you start to create this ball of energy around the top of the crown. You don't need to do anything for the energy already there, only for you to notice. Don't have to be a certain spot, just the general crown area. Resting at ease. And then travel down the ball of energy, arrive to the eyebrow center. Center of the eyebrows, we sometimes call it the third eye. That area is smooth out and wrinkled. The eyebrows relaxed. The third eye resting but open. You see without looking. You can almost feel something around there. Something around the third eye, between the eyebrows. You almost feel you need to be brave. Feel a little vulnerable. But you're safe. You know you're safe. We are safe together. Allow your mind to rest around the eyebrow center for a moment. Inhale and exhale. Good. We travel down now from the eyebrow center down to the nose, the lips, the chin, down to the throat. The throat area. It could be the front of the neck, or you can imagine something inside, around the throat. Around our throat, there is a switch for our emotions. That's why sometimes when we feel a little bit emotional, you feel like, hmm, something blocked there. Or sometimes you feel you're not heard, you feel a bit wronged, or you're a little upset. You feel something, some power over you, around your throat. Now we release. There's nothing holding you there. Only the soft breath you can feel through the nose down to the body, the throat unblocked. Your voice will be heard. Inhale and exhale. Good. We carry on down to the center of the chest now. Center of the chest, the heart center, where your heart rests. If you're lying down, you may feel the rise and fall of the chest more profoundly. Even when you're sitting, if you pay attention, you feel the gentle opening and relaxing of the heart center. Make you brave, give you strength, by opening the heart, by allowing vulnerability. Then you feel warmth. Warmth coming through the heart center, radiating out. Oh, and globe. Gentle breathe in, let the chest rise, expand, and breathe out completely. Good. Now we carry on, travel down to the belly, around the navel, around the navel. Again, this area can feel more profoundly, can make the breath physical. Gentle rise and fall of the breath. This place, hold your fire. This place, hold your fire. The fire of life. And in processing, when we're resting, this area, the activity become easier. When we're resting and relaxed, the digestion can function in its prime. Take a gentle inhale, let the belly expand. And exhale completely. Good. And now we don't need to go far, just a little bit below the navel. Little bit below the navel. 丹田, Uddiyana Bandha, core, whatever you choose to call it, as the area will rest our mind for a moment. That's the core of the body, not in the sense of a muscle. That's the area you feel safe. You hold your strength. Now is nicely relaxed. You're supported. Let it rest now. Take a long inhale. Expand. And exhale completely. Good. And now we travel down to the last chakra we're going to explore today. So this is more like an area. So imagine your pubic bone and tailbone, plus your two sit bones, that create this diamond area, and the center of the diamond area this is the last chakra we're exploring today. I call the root, Mula Bandha, Hui Yin. Different names, but refer to the same area. The area will allow intimacy to happen, accepting, holding. When we be open, when we're willing to open, feel safe to open, we allow joy to arrive. The sense of warmth. Again, relaxed. Accepting. Inviting. Welcoming. With courage, with strength. Knowing you're safe. Knowing you're supported. Knowing you're allowed to make mistakes. Knowing you've been vulnerable. But you're safe. You're accepted. You're accepted exactly as you are. And now, with that sense of warmth, let that sensation rise now. Rise through the body. from your root, the base, to lower belly, navel, heart center, throat, third eye, and the top of the crown. Let the warmth rise and through the body. The whole body is warm now. Not too hot, just the right temperature. You feel supported, so you can relax, rest peacefully now. Take a big inhale and exhale completely. Breathe in and breathe out. Within the inhale and exhale, notice the sound, the subtle, almost undetectable sound of breathing. Notice the sensation, like the air touching the nostrils. Notice the rhythm, your own rhythm. Notice your own whole being. And allow your breath to expand. Allow your body to expand. With each breath, you become lighter. With each breath, you expand greater. You become the space. You expand into the space. Almost floating. Feeling weightless now. You feel big, taking space, expressed. Accepted. Good. And now, draw yourself back. Start to settle. Not in the way shrinking, but you find yourself become more concentrated. The space is no more limited. You become more concentrated. You start to settle. You start to settle from weightless to totally grounded. You become part of the space. You become the warmth. You become the light. Keep the breath moving in and out. You stay. Keep the breath going. If from time to time you find your mind drifting away, gently invite it back to the breath. If you do need an anchor, try to start to count the breath. You don't have to, and you don't even have to stay here. If the mind is drifting away, let it. But if you do need an anchor, let it be the breath. Let the body rest now. Only the breath. Now, I'd like to share with you something about Lichun. Lichun, beginning of the spring awakening. Lichun marks the beginning of the new Chinese solar cycle. In the ancient understanding of time and space, today, this day, was not spring has arrived, but rather the moment when new breath begins to move between heaven and earth. The ice has not yet fully melted. The wind still carries cold, yet the branches quietly loosen, and swallows begin to test their way home. Lichun has never been a noisy festival, but a silent turning point. All things gather new intention. Not that everything is already renewed, but a new possibility is quietly fermenting. We choose to take Lichun as a reminder. Space can be rearranged, order can be reset, and the inner branches of the heart may begin to grow again. So may you, in this new season, unfold slowly, without rush, without force, and let spring develop on its own rhythm. Gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Being effortlessly. In a moment, I will direct this classic practice of conscious rotation of consciousness. You can follow or stay in your dream. No force, not an order. Everything is a suggestion that you are in charge. Let's begin. So start from the right hand thumb. Let's draw your attention to the right hand thumb. Feel the right hand thumb. Carry on to the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, armpit, side of the body, side of the body, down to the right leg, upper leg and the knee, lower leg, to the right ankle now, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and a fifth. The entire right side of the body completely relaxed now, resting comfortably. Now let's move on to the left hand side. Start with the left hand thumb. Draw all your attention to the left hand thumb. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, armpit, side of the body, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, left ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and a fifth. The entire left side of the body completely relaxed now, resting comfortably. And the left and right join together, balanced, supported. Good. Well, let's try the back side of the body. Start from the right buttock, left buttock, tailbone, sacrum, lower back, mid back, upper back, right shoulder blades, left shoulder blades, center of the shoulder blades. Back of the neck, back of the head, top of a crown, and then carry on to the front of the body, to the forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, center of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheekbone, left cheekbone, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, chin, jaws, front of the throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, center of the chest, the heart center, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right hip, left hip, pelvic bone, pelvic floor, the head, the torso together, the arms, the legs together, the hands, the feet together, the whole body together. Feel the whole body, full body awareness. Feel the whole body. Gentle rise and fall of the chest. A gentle expansion and a gentle beat of the heart. You're alive. You're a living, breathing being. You come through the nature, with the nature. You are part of the nature. And nature is never wrong. And nature don't judge. You completely accept it, just like the spring, awakening now. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now allow your mind to explore. Explore the space around you. Listen to the sound around you. Could be the tick-tock of the clock. Could be the buzzing sound from any devices. Maybe the gentle cracking of the fire. Maybe the pipe is running water. Find a sound and listen to the sound for a moment. And then explore. Find another sound. You can even start to let your mind go out. The sounds from outside of the room. The traffic. The wind or rain. People walking past. Chattering. Allow your hearing to explore. Be curious. Not in a judgmental way. No need to decide what is disturbing. Completely open. Allow it. Good. And now, with the sound, start to explore with your mind eyes, your environment. Before I invite you to close your eyes, you've been looking around your surroundings. So now with your mind eye, start to look again. See through the mind eye the table, the wall, the window, the door. a little messy sofa, half cup left on the table. With your mind eye, see your environment, see your surroundings. Bring yourself back into the space that's around you. No rush at all. Bring yourself back into this moment. This moment, if you hear my voice right now, bring yourself back here now. So take a big inhale. Exhale completely. One more big inhale. Sigh out. With the sounds of relief. Gently wriggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe start to fluff about a little. And you want to have good old stretch. Take space. Or maybe give yourself a hug. Have a little rock from side to side. And then we can roll to one side and pause. Or feel the chair, the arm of the chair. No rush at all. Only when you're ready. Blink open the eyes. Well done, everyone. Well done. Thank you for joining me at Lichun for this beginning of the solar term. The solar cycle is a new beginning. And I hope you enjoyed today's practice. And our next one, the next one will be in 15 days' time. Yeah. And if you follow or subscribe to this channel, or you can sign up for the mailing list, you will have the link to this recording. And if you have any questions, just reach out, find me. And if you're interested in the in-person practice, you will find more information. So, thank you for being with me this evening, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And I hope you have a good night's sleep. I will see you next time. And spring rolls. Thank you. Bye-bye.